what is carbon nanotube and discuss about CNT based transistors, that is carbon nanotube based transistor. What is carbon nanotube? A carbon nanotube is a tube made of carbon with whose diameter typically in the order of nanometers. There are two types of carbon nanotubes. One is called the single-walled carbon nanotube. Another one is called multi-walled carbon nanotube. What is single-walled carbon nanotube? Single-walled carbon nanotube. These are special class of carbon materials known as one-dimensional materials. This single-wall carbon nanotube consists of sheets of graphene which are rolled up to form hollow tubes with wall 1 atom thick. You see, this is the structure of single-walled carbon nanotube, and the thickness of the wall of this nanotube is 1 atom thick. What is graphene? Graphene is a form of carbon which consists of planar sheets which are 1 atom thick. And graphene which are 1 atom thick, its atoms are arranged in a honeycomb shaped lattice. This is the structure of honeycomb shaped lattice. A single wall carbon nanotube, they are classified into three categories. One is your armchair, the second one is your zigzag, and the third is chirality. Armchair and zigzag nanotubes are also known as archiral. Archiral means symmetrical. Single wall carbon nanotube, since its mirror in single wall carbon nanotubes, its mirror image is identical to the original structure. In chirality, single wall carbon nanotube, the mirror image is not identical to the original structure. So this is the difference between armchair zigzag and chirality single wall carbon nanotube. It is observed that armchair nanotubes are metallic, zigzag nanotubes are semi-metallic to semiconducting, and chirality nanotubes are low conducting or semiconducting. This is the basic structure how you can prepare single wall carbon nanotube and multi-wall carbon nanotube. If you have graphene, you first prepare graphene, and when graphene are rolled up, they form single wall carbon nanotube, and from this single wall carbon nanotube you can prepare multi-wall carbon nanotube. How you can prepare multi-wall carbon nanotube? If you have large number of graphenes layer by layer, this is called the graphite structure, and if this graphite structure they are rolled up, then you will find or you can prepare multi-wall carbon nanotube. So you can say a multi-walled carbon nanotube can be viewed as a concentric arrangement of single-wall carbon nanotubes as shown in this figure, that is, it consists of multiple layers of graphenes. Carbon nanotubes have extraordinary strength, unique electrical properties, and efficient conductors of heat. Now let us discuss about carbon nanotube based transistors. Carbon nanotube based transistors are the transistors in which carbon nanotubes are used. Carbon nanotube field effect transistor was first demonstrated in the year 1998. In carbon nanotube field effect transistor, a single carbon nanotube or an array of carbon nanotubes are used as the channel material instead of bulk silicon in traditional MOSFET structure. Carbon nanotube field effect transistors are more energy efficient than silicon field effect transistor and should be used to build a new generation of three-dimensional microprocessor. But until now, these devices have been mostly restricted to academic laboratories with only small numbers produced. Types of carbon nanotube field effect transistor. The field effect transistors are made of carbon nanotubes, can be classified into back gate carbon nanotube field effect transistors, top gate, warp around gate, and suspended carbon nanotube field effect transistors. Now let us discuss about back gate carbon nanotube field effect transistors. This is the basic structure of back gate carbon nanotube field effect transistor. In back gate carbon nanotube field effect transistor, there are parallel strips of metal on silicon dioxide substrate. This is the silicon oxide or silicon dioxide substrate, and on the surface of this silicon dioxide substrate you have metal strips. These are all metal strips, and on the surface of metal strip you have carbon nanotube. See, this is the carbon nanotube. Remember, these carbon nanotubes are deposited on this metal surface in a random pattern. One metal strip is called the source, this is called the source, and the other is called the drain. This metal strip is called the drain, and the silicon dioxide substrate can be used as the gate oxide. Back gate carbon nanotube field effect transistors have high contact resistance. Basically, the contact resistance of CNT FET is of the order of 1 megaohm or more than 1 megaohm, and this large contact resistance results from the weak van der Waals coupling of the device to the metal electrode. And this is the basic structure of top gate carbon nanotube field effect transistors. In top gate fabrication process, this is more advanced than back gate carbon nanotube field effect transistor. Here a single walled carbon nanotube are used. You see, this is a single walled carbon nanotube, and individual nanotubes are located using atomic force microscope and scanning electron microscope. You have two processes for the nanotubes to locate, that is one using atomic force microscope and another technique is scanning electron microscope. And after an individual tube is located, source and drain contacts are defined using high resolution electron beam lithography. This is a very good technique, and a thin top gate dielectric is then deposited on the top of the nanotube, either via evaporation or atomic layer deposition technique. Finally, the top gate contact is deposited on the gate dielectric. Due to the thinness of the gate dielectric, a larger electric field can be generated with a low gate voltage. So, you get a large electric field with a low gate voltage using top gate carbon nanotube field effect transistor. Now let us discuss about warp around gate carbon nanotube field effect transistors. This is the basic structure of warp around gate carbon nanotube field effect transistor. Warp around gate CNT FET, also known as gate all around CNT FET, and it was developed in 2008. And in this device, instead of gating, that is making gate part of the CNT, the entire circumference of the nanotube is gated. You see how the entire circumference of the nanotube it is gated, and this improves the electrical performance of the CNT FET, reducing leakage current. As shown in this figure, in warp around gate CNT FET, the CNT is fast warp with gate dielectric. You see, it is fast warp with gate dielectric, via atomic layer deposition. The technique used is called atomic layer deposition, and the warping are partially etched. You see how the warping is partially etched up, exposing the ends of the nanotube. And the source, drain and gate contacts are then deposited on the CNT ends and outer metallic layer. Now let us discuss about suspended carbon nanotube field effect transistor. In suspended carbon nanotube field effect transistor, the carbon nanotube are not in contact with the substrate oxide. The nanotubes are suspended by using catalyst. And what is the drawback of this design? The drawback of this design are limited options for gate dielectric, that is air or vacuum, and short carbon nanotubes can be used in case of suspended carbon nanotube field effect transistor. That is why this design is not suitable for commercial use. This design is basically used for research purpose, and this design is not suitable for commercial use. So this question will generally asked in the examination, that is what is a carbon nanotube, and discuss about carbon nanotube based transistors. Thank you.